warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Team 2 and we will be presenting about the war between the Demak Sultanate and the Portuguese. Before we present our video, allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Jill.
My name is Lima. My name is Far.
My name is Askar.
My name is
Background of the Malacca, where the Portuguese captured of Malacca from the Malacca Sultan in 1511, sent a signal to Demak that the Portuguese aimed to dominate the spice trade in archipelago.
My name is Jill, and I'm going to give a short explanation of how this whole fight broke out, the backstory behind it, and the history of the Demak Sultanate versus the Portuguese. So, it all started around the early 16th century, and that is the era when the Portuguese were disrupting the established spice trade and alarming Islamic kingdoms like Demak. And around 1511 is when Malacca fell into the hands of the Portuguese. And not wanting this to be a permanent change, Demak would launch their first attack on 1513, which was led by Raden Patah, and their expedition was led by Pati Unus to attack Malacca. Unfortunately, the attack failed as Portuguese forces had a lot of advanced artillery and were unable to beat. So, Demak launched their second attack on 1521, but once again failed to dislodge the Portuguese. And sadly, this is when Pati Unus died during the expedition, leading to a succession crisis in Demak. And on 1522 is when the Portuguese established an alliance with the Sunda Kingdom, a move that concerned the Demak and Cirebon Sultanates. And on 1527 is when combined forces from the Demak and Cirebon Sultanates, led by Fatila, engaged the arriving Portuguese fleet at Sunda Kelapa. The Portuguese fleet was fortunately defeated, and the Demak Cirebon forces took control of the port. Sunda Kelapa was renamed into Jayakarta, marking a major victory for the Demak Sultanate and ending the Portuguese hopes of establishing a fortress there. And on 1531, which was the peace treaty, when the king of Sunda, Surawisesa, unable to prevent the takeover, signed a peace treaty with Demak and Cirebon. The event effectively ended, and the major conflicts between Demak and the Portuguese were finished.
Raden Fatah, who was the founder of Demak and forwarded support for Pati Unus' first attack, and Sultan Tenggana, who was the leader during the glory days of Demak, and sent Fatahillah to Sunda Kelapa. 1507, Fatahillah, who expelled the Portuguese from Sunda Kelapa in Pati Unus, who led the attack on Malacca in 1513 and 1521.
Hello, my name is Aska Paujan. I am from group 2. I want to read about the Demak Kingdom weapon. Raden Fatah did so the second attack on the Portuguese in Malacca was not carried out on a large scale as original plan.
Demak Sultan was attacking against the Portuguese in Malacca in several tactics including naval blocking, Demak working out a naval blocking to cut off Portuguese strikes in Malacca. Suppress and stick Demak launching sudden stick Portuguese ship to weaken their progress. Until consist Demak exists bang consist to stick Portuguese ship against Swiss Arctic Kingdom. Demak cooperating with other asking Asia Kingdom to fight against the Portuguese. Meanwhile, the Portuguese had advances in military technology, such as electric guns and beautiful warship. They also had strong Portuguese in Malacca, making it difficult of Demak to British. Demak resisted against the Portuguese resistance of several difficulties, but in the Portuguese managed to maintain control over Malacca. Thank you.
Impact of the war, encouraging resistance. Although the first attack failed, Demak's efforts showed persistence in fighting foreign powers and marked the beginning of local resistance against colonialism in the archipelago. Attack 1527. After Demak established a trading post in Sunda Kelapa, which was allowed by the local authorities. Demak saw this as a greater threat and mobilized an attack. The combined forces of Demak and Cirebon, led by Fatahillah, successfully captured Sunda Kelapa on June 22, 1527 and renamed it Jayakarta. Control of Sunda Kelapa. Demak success in capturing Sunda Kelapa in 1527 was one of the significant outcomes of their resistance, which later became the precursor to the city of Jakarta.
Thanks for watching our video ya kita. Thanks for watching our video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.